Hello, MODEXUS. Randy Anderson here, and we are here today to continue the MODEXUS Rising Stars series. And I am just tickled to death because from Albany, Georgia, joining us today is Regina Thomas. Regina, we're going to go ahead and bring her in. Good morning. It's morning. I just gave it away. Not supposed to do that, but hey, you know what?
Yes.
This is just a friendly conversation, right?
Yes. Good morning. Thank you for having me, Randy.
Well, I'm excited about this because I think it's so
Yes.
important that the entire community gets to know people that are out here as advocates and really getting after it to share the message. You know, we're talking about here, and this is the month of December that we're recording this, and I'm actually on the road, so I'm at my parents' house in Indiana, but it's a Christmas season, and one of the things that we've been talking about is letting our light shine. You know, to get
Amen.
that light out from underneath that bushel basket. And I
Push.
can't think of
Yes.
anybody better out here that should, I mean, your light shines. It shines bright. You're in Albany,
Oh,
Georgia.
thank.
You get to be right
Yes.
in the same city with Dr. Rouse. I mean, how amazing is that?
Yes.
But
Yes.
tell everybody for starters, just, you know, who you are, what you do professionally. I know you're in the healthcare world, and I think
Mm-hmm.
there's some letters after your name, CHP.
Yes. Yes.
That's pretty cool. So tell us more.
Okay. All right. Well, I am Regina Thomas, and I currently reside in Albany, Georgia. I'm not originally from Albany, Georgia. I'm from Douglas, Georgia. Was there for about 34 years, but I've been in Albany quite some time as well, and have made it my home. So I have two boys, amazing young men. I have a 27-year-old. His name is Terry, and then I have a 21-year-old. His name is Jordan, and the sweetest grandbaby, his name is Julian, and he's 3 years old.
Oh,
So I'm excited about that as well. I have been in the healthcare arena for 36 years, working in corporate side, finance, revenue side of the healthcare hospital environment. And most recently, for maybe 3 years ago, I took the time to go back and work on getting a certification for something that I'm just excited about, and that's holistic health. So I am a certified holistic practitioner. I'm excited about that. But I have been a health advocate, a fanatic, as you call it, for years. I was an athlete all my life, started playing sports at 4 years old, T-ball. So I played everything that they would let me play except for football. So health and activity, fitness, and all of that has just been in my life for years. And just most recently, that ugly word surfaced its head, and I just began to ask God, what could I do to try to educate people, because we've all heard the statistics, and it was not so much of the COVID, and I don't even like to use the word. I'll be honest with you, but it
I
was not
agree
so.
with you. I agree
I
with you.
I
It's
can't
not a good
stand.
word.
I
Yep.
can't hardly stomach the word, because it was statistics showed it was not so much of the COVID, the virus that actually, was the fatal part of people's lives, but it was because people were not healthy. And that
Yeah.
was something that I had known for quite some time, hearing all the different types of diseases in the body. I said, God, this is not good. And whether you all know it or not, Albany was the city that hit the news of where the funeral took place. So all of that took place. So there was an unction in my spirit. Okay, God, what can I do as this one person to educate and train? And so therefore, that's why I pursue the holistic practitioner part.
You know, it's interesting you say that because a lot of people don't realize in the evolution of the virus through the very beginning early stages, Albany was actually the original epicenter, and people
Yes.
don't realize that. You know, we're so conditioned to believe whatever we hear on the
Mhm.
boxes and the media, and it didn't always accurate. Isn't always
Yeah.
there, but you know what? Don't you think about this with this epicenter, to have, someone like you, Regina, and to have Dr. Rouse right there in
Mm,
the epicenter, and the education does need to take place. So
yes.
you have a lot of wisdom. I remember the first
Mm-hmm.
conversation we ever had and just the wisdom you had to share. And we are attracting health professionals. I mean, you're a CHP. We're
Mm-hmm.
attracting health professionals all over the country that are have open minds and they understand the
Good.
truths of what are happening. So tell us. I mean, you've been around the industry. You told me you've had
Mm-hmm.
plenty of opportunities with other companies, other products, but what did you see here? Obviously, then having Dr. Rouse,
Mm-hmm.
in your back door, I mean, that's huge.
Yes.
But
Yes.
what did you see here that
Mm-hmm.
where you said, you know what, this is where I want to be. This is where I want to call home. This is
Mm-hmm.
a safe place for
Yeah.
me and your business. And tell everybody the name of your business too, because I love
Okay. Okay. My business is Good Earth Holistic
it.
Solutions, and
Mhm.
our mission is that we will help customers, clients find solutions for their healthy journey.
Mhm.
As we all know, health is not a one-stop be-all. So we're trying to find solutions that fits our clients and
Mhm.
customers that will help them, to stay on that path to living a healthy life. So that is what our main goal is for the business. And, my main heartfelt passion is to help,
Yes.
guide as much as I possibly can. So, and I won't take long, but I do want to just kind of go back to how the connection, I am very deep in my faith. And as for the business, I had been doing some other things, certified juice therapist as well. So I had a juice center, and things kind of changed, and as everybody else was affected when the ugly word surface. So I had to shut that business down. But during that time, I was praying and I was asking God, I said, God, I need you to lead me and show me what is next for this business. I don't want to do anything that's not going to be productive or not going to be within your will. So I went on a fast, and I fast for 21 days. And then I even fast longer than that. And just one particular day, I happened to go into Dr. Rouse's business, and just hearing him talking, I wasn't listening to conversation, but I heard something about teaching and training, and I walked out with my products, and as I was going to the car, I just unction, and I believe, again, I'm sorry I have to say it, the Holy Spirit was like, well,
Yep.
ask him to do some training. And I was like, no, I'm not going to ask him to do. I go in there all the time, I buy some, but I'm not going to ask him that. And then I could not leave when I mean, like I was trying to put my car in reverse. And he was like, no, go and ask him. So I went back and I asked him. And it was just so, if you know Dr. Rouse, he is so humble, so meek. And I began to tell him, what I wanted and what I was looking for. He just walked away. He goes and get this index card, and he comes back, and he writes on this index card, and he hands it to me. And I look down and I see MODEXUS.com. And then his logo for his podcast. He said, I just need you to go and look at these two things. And I was like, okay, God, is that all? Is this what you're telling me to do? He didn't give me any answers or solutions. But I went and I pulled up the MODEXUS, the videos and all the website and training, and I fell in love. I binge
Yep.
watched for I think I went in on Thursday, that all the way to that Monday. And I went back and I said, tell me more. So
Wow.
as I began to sit and talk with him, I did realize that he had a major role in it, but to know that I had someone right here in Albany, Georgia, that had formulated these products. So as I began to talk with him, he shared things with me, and I just had that drawn in that connection to be a part of something that I just felt in my spirit. This is the place.
Yeah.
This is the place.
Yeah.
So that was my drive to.
What a story. What a story. And people need to hear your story. And I just
Mhm.
felt, you have to listen to this. right? It's right
Yes,
here and it's
yes.
constantly in your ear if
Mm-hmm.
you choose to listen. And this company
Mm-hmm.
is being built on these principles, and we're seeing it everywhere
Yes.
across the country. I'm sure you're seeing some of the others, but one things I
Mm-hmm.
want people to hear here too, other than, of course, listen to that spirit,
Mm-hmm.
listen to that voice
Mm-hmm.
that's trying to
Yes.
guide you in the right direction. But you had an
Mm-hmm.
open mind to listen. And that's, I
Yes.
mean, you tried not to. You were, I
Mm-hmm.
bet you had that car in
I,
reverse and you
I,
were ready to
I was
go.
like, wow,
But
yes.
but you listened, and I want to thank you
Mm-hmm.
for listening.
Mm-hmm.
But the other thing I think that's really important here too, you went to our YouTube channel and
I
you
did.
used those tools. Is
I
that
did.
that tool, our
Mm-hmm.
official MODEXUS YouTube community, is a
Mm-hmm.
gold mine
It
of
is.
information? Wouldn't you agree?
Mm-hmm. I would 100% agree.
Yeah.
Yes.
Should people
Yes.
be using that as a tool? I mean,
Oh,
does it work
sure.
well for you? I mean, you're a
Yeah.
professional. I mean, you can give people lots of information, but I know you're really good at using the tool. Say less to more people, and you're sharing those videos. And so
Right.
tell us more
Mhm.
about that, because I know you're very
Mhm.
effective at that.
Yes, and actually what I do and I have all kind of stores, I'm just so excited. But I also promote the MODEXUS products out of a ladies boutique. And so what I have in the boutique is QR codes
Mhm.
associated to those videos and some of the talks that Dr. Ross is doing. So I encourage people, because I'm not there all the time. So the store owner, I just tell them to click on this QR code and they'll get the videos related to the products and some of the information that Dr. Rouse is talking about, the products. So I have things there that I give to the clients in the shop, but when I'm out, I also make it available to them too. And I reference those YouTube videos for them to go
Yeah.
and watch to get more information, because, hearing it from him, he can make it a whole lot more clearer than I can. Not that I don't know about the products, because he's done a very good job to educate me. But when people can hear it, especially from the person who formulated, it just seems
Yeah.
to, make a better impact. So
Well, and
yes, use.
you're truly duplicating too, Regina. That's the thing, is you're
Mhm.
not making it about you. You're using the tools, and we're in the
Yes.
information sharing business and the
Yes.
duplication business.
Mm-hmm.
So you're making it duplicatable for them. I think you would agree with me. People are always evaluating how you're doing the business side of what you do, and it's
Mm-hmm.
growing because
Mm-hmm.
they're seeing you making it where it's something they can do too.
Yes.
They're not looking at and saying, well, I can't do what Regina's doing. I can't do what Dr.
Right.
Rouse is doing. You're doing it the
Yeah.
right way. You've
Yeah.
been involved with other companies. I remember you telling me that you
Yes.
just hadn't seen a culture like this. And
Mm-hmm.
so I
Yes.
wanted to see if you wanted to elaborate. And then in closing, I'm not going to
Mm-hmm.
let you get away from here without sharing with us your favorite personal product stories.
Okay.
If you've got some. So that I
Okay.
love these conversations, and I can't wait for everyone at MODEXUS to meet you and to hear your
Oh,
story. It's so powerful. My
yes.
eyes were watering up when you were talking about
Yes.
how you discovered this, because these things are
Yes.
happening everywhere across the country. And
Mm-hmm.
I know that you're going to lead more people here as well. And it's
Yes.
powerful what we're doing.
Yes. 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 Um, so, and I was hesitant. I said, well, I don't want to come off kind of strong, but in my conversation, I was like, okay, I love what I'm hearing, and I have to be honest. I was like, okay, I feel the drawing. I like people, you're focusing on people, the prosperity. Is this really what this company is all about? Because yes, I have been a part of some other companies who promise, oh, we were going to do this and it's for the people, the clients, the customers, only to be more focused on the top man succeeding,
Yeah.
being badgered. And I just have to say, I was a part of some of the multi-level businesses, and it was not a good feeling, because I went in with heart and passion for people, but I didn't see the senior management or the upline, as they would say. I didn't see them having a passion for people. But with MODEXUS, I can say I see the passion for people. I see it all around the communication that's sent out. I see it, and I'm not saying it because he's here, but I never got a call from the CEO to inquire and ask, are you okay? Is there anything I can do? What can we do to help you to be successful? The calls I got is, why haven't you got more people? I need you to have X by this time.
Right.
I never ever want to be a part of anything like that because it was not truly for the people. But here at MODEXUS, I tell my mom, she's my best friend, I talk to her all the time. I said, I just cannot believe just the passion that I feel that this company has about people. And everybody, it doesn't matter what level you are, everybody is celebrated. If you didn't get but one client, you're celebrated. And you just don't find that anywhere else. Yeah. I haven't seen it. And like I say, I've looked at a lot of business opportunities, but nothing like MODEXUS.
Yeah. I appreciate you sharing that, Regina. And that was our goal, that when we set out to make this a truly a people company, to break all of the chains, I think, that are binding our industry. I love our industry. I think it's the greatest model on the planet. I say this often, and some may look at me and scratch their head, but I want you to think about when you have something this good. I mean, the best networker that ever walked the face of the earth recruited 12. Recruited 12. Now, not all of them did something, but it's a great lesson. But when you have, when you look at this and then you think about where our industry has gone, people mess things up. Things get complicated. We get egos in the way. We get, money driven things in the way, and we lose the focus of what this industry should be. And we're committed to correcting the wrongs in this industry, Regina. And I know you recognize that this is what we're going to, as long as I'm breathing and have anything to say about it, we're going to continue on this track. So thank you. So what is your favorite product, your favorite personal product story before we close?
Well, I have to say, personally for me, I have tried them all. I'm torn between two, but let me just hit Relieve for one. Okay, I can have two. Okay. So I may have three, but I've had a great success with, I have to be honest, one day I was in some pain, with my knees, and I was like, okay, so I've heard about Relieve, so I'm going to give Relieve a shot. And I tell you, when I took Relieve, in a matter of 30 minutes or so, I had no pain. And I said, okay, now is this just you just getting this in your head because you want this to be a good product? Is this really working, Regina? But no, I can tell you it really works. And I love, and believe it or not, that between Rhythm and Relieve, those have been my top products recently. I cannot keep Relieving. I honestly, I have 5 people wanting Relieve right now. So I've got to try to get another order in so I can get those products to them or get them to the website as well. But Relieve has been good. I can tell longevity is really working and keeping me, my immune system. I have a little stuff in now. You may hear it a little bit, but I can say I have gone for months and I haven't had any issues with any type of sickness. And I contribute that to the longevity. I know that it is really working well. So I would say that, and I don't know, right now, days I need the energy, I take the lift, and I know it's working. So it's just all the products are good. And
they're world class. They're world class.
And the thing that I shared with a person before, unlike a lot of the other supplements that are out there, they're more generalized. You take the multivitamin to get all your daily nutrients or whatever, and that's good in its own space. But when a person has a specific target issue, our products target that particular issue. And I like that. I really like that. If I got pain, I can go to Relieve. If I need the energy, I can get the lift. If I need to sleep and rest the body, get to Tranquility. If I want to maintain and keep my body, my immune system going on a daily basis, I got longevity.
Yeah.
For the women who are having female problems, whatever, I got rhythm. So I just love the fact that they're more specific, targeted to an issue and not just a blanket product.
Regina Thomas, everyone. Regina is a CHP certified holistic practitioner in Albany, Georgia. Regina, you're such a lighthouse. I didn't say just light.
Thank you.
You're a lighthouse, a fixed point that people in your community and your connections can focus in on. Get the truth. Get the truth, get the real thing, not just, I mean, start with the company as a whole, the culture we've created, because Regina is exactly the type of people that we want to attract here. And we are all over the country. People are tired of fake. People want real. People love this industry, but they want it done right. And we are. So thank you for saying yes. Thank you so much. You're such a light. I want people to hear your story. So Regina Thomas, Albany, Georgia. She's a certified holistic practitioner. We're so thankful to have her on board with MODEXUS. And guys, that's all we have for now. Regina, thank you for your time. And
thank you.
Until next time, guys, you know what we always say, stay healthy.
Stay healthy, my friend. Okay.